Hello everyone and welcome to your practice. For today's session, all you will need for props will be a chair and a mat, and we'll begin lying down on our back. Come on, backside, start with your knees bent, bottoms of your feet to the mat, lie on down, and we're gonna work on creating good healthy movement for all the joints within our body. So right away we'll get started with movement here. Take one knee in at a time. Gently draw the knees in and toward the belly. As you inhale your next breath, straighten through the arms and let the knees move away from your belly. Exhale, use the arms to draw the knees in closer. Again, inhale, bring the knees away, fill up through your lower breathing space, your belly. Exhale, expel all the air out. And continue like that, inhaling, filling up. Exhale, relax your spine. Feel the resting of your hips and your shoulders to the mat. Again, inhale. And exhale, relax through your feet. Breathe in, inhale. Breathe out, exhale. Keep the knees in and just move a little bit side to side. Feeling a gentle pressure on the back body, kidneys, ribs. Okay, come to pause, inhale, extend the legs up toward the ceiling and the arms come back behind you. Exhale, draw everything in again into your center. Inhale, reach through the arms and your legs. Exhale, pull it in. Twice more, inhale. Can you sync up the movement with the breath? Exhale, coordinating movement within your breath. Last time, breath in, lengthen, and breath out, draw in and squeeze. Keep the right knee pulled in. Release the left foot down to the floor. Take both hands on top of the knee or the shin there and gently draw that knee in. And then keep the knee where it is there and take your hands by your side. Inhale, telescope your right leg straight forward. Exhale, bring that leg up toward the ceiling. Inhale, re-lengthen the leg back down. Exhale, draw it in. Just one more like that. Inhale, extend, telescope the leg forward. Exhale, draw it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, draw in. And set the foot down. Okay, just take a moment, pause. And then left knee comes in. Go ahead to begin. Take the hands around the shin and gently draw that in. And then release your hands by your side, but keep the left knee drawing in. On your next inhale breath, extend, telescope the left leg forward. Okay, draw the leg back up on the exhale. Inhale, relower. And then exhale, draw it in. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, extend the leg forward. Exhale, take it up. Inhale, lower again. Exhale, take it in. And then simply set that foot back down to the floor. And again, one knee at a time, just bring them up so that the knees are stacked above the hips. Arms relaxed by your side. Take your right toes and tap them down to the mat. And then draw the toes back up, knee in line with the hip. Take the left toes down, tap the floor, the mat, and then draw back up. And continue alternating right to center, left to center. So now we're accessing our anterior abdominal strength. Let's do one more each side. Right foot and left foot. Okay, taking one foot at a time, take both feet down. Okay, and then just take a moment there, knees bent, bottoms of your feet to the mat. Take a deep cleansing breath in and a cleansing breath out. Hug the right knee back in, but this time grab behind the leg. So just grab behind the leg and roll the ankle out a few times in one direction, just big circles there. And then roll the ankle in the opposite direction. And then scrunch the foot up, make a fist with your foot, and then release it, open. Try to extend and open through the toes, creating space there. And then again, just contract, like make a fist, and then open and release that. Feeling into the arch, the bottom of your foot. Go ahead and extend the leg up, and let's point and then flex the foot. So point, stretch the toes away from your leg, and then flex, draw the toes in closer toward your leg. Good, and then just relax the foot. Go ahead and simply bend the right knee and then straighten the right knee. And then bend, pull it in. And I say straighten, but it might not go all the way straight. Totally fine. Just find length behind the knee. Good, and then just let the leg drop. Just take a moment there. And simply set it down. So really good movement there to invite circulation into the joint. Okay, go ahead, grab behind the left leg and begin just making some circles. Making circles, let the shin bone just relax down, let the foot be relaxed while you take these circular motions. And continue to breathe and stay mindful with the breath moving in and out of your body. And then simply make a fist with the left foot, crunch the toes, and then release it, open and extend. Can you find space between the toes and the bottom of your foot? Again, just contract and squeeze and then release that, let that go. Good, and then from here, reach the bottom of the foot toward the ceiling and point through the foot and then flex, and then point and flex. Continue like that. And then relax through the foot, let the heel come back down. And let's go ahead and just reach up and then pull back in. Just getting good circulation in through the knee joint now as well. Okay, and then come down, bend the knee, let the foot hang, let the shin relax, and then set that down. Now take the feet a little bit wider. So walk the feet out so that they're wider than your body. And then if it feels okay for you, turn the toes out slightly. So the heels will be on your mat and the balls of the feet out a little bit there. And real lightly take the knees side to side. Just a real light side to side. Moving those thigh bones in the hip socket. So really focusing a lot of our movement right now on the joints in our legs, starting at the hips, the knee, the ankle, the feet, the toes. Okay, and then just find pause here. Bring the feet in. Go ahead and straighten the legs. Okay, lie on your back. Just lie flat on your back. Take a moment to feel the contact points of your body and your mat. Feel for places of lightness and ease, and just feel into places that might feel a little more tight or sticky, bound up. And then from here, let's go ahead and draw a right knee. Bring your right knee in and grab around the shin there. Again, we've been here before. Just take a moment to lightly bring that knee in closer toward your body. And you're going to take your hands by your side, and we're going to create some movement of the thigh and the hip. And don't overthink it. Just do what you can here. Start to bring the right knee over toward your left hip. And then you're going to straighten the leg down toward your left foot. And then turn your toes out and bring that leg around out to the right. Bend your knee, draw the knee up toward the right armpit again. Let's do that one more time this direction. So the knee comes across the body toward the left hip. Just straighten the leg out toward the left foot. Go ahead and turn the toes out to the right as you take the leg over to the right. Bend the knee, draw it back in. Okay, let's just do that, but move in the opposite direction. So straighten the right leg to the lower right corner of your mat. Bring it across toward your left foot. Back up as you bend the knee, and then right back around. So just think of this like big circular motion of the knee, bending and straightening, okay? And then come all the way back. Stretch it long, let it slide down the length of the mat. Relax, arms by your side. Just take a deep breath. You can really feel all of that circulation and warmth along the right side of our leg, starting there in the right hip and pelvis and down the length of the thigh, past your knee and down into the foot. Okay, and then go ahead, take left knee in, and for a moment start with hands around the shin and just take it up. So we can do a lot of good healthy movement just on our back, okay? So from here, take your hands by your side, bring your left knee over toward the right hip, keep it bent for now, and then start to straighten that leg toward the right foot. Turn the toes out and bring that leg over to the left, bending your knee, bringing the knee back up toward the shoulder, and then right back around, same pattern that we just did. Straighten the foot toward the right foot, turn the toes out, bring it down and out to the left, bend the knee, bring it back in, come back to center. Okay, I'm a little bit shaky on this side. It takes a little more mindful movement for me to do this. Left knee is going to go out. We're just going to work in the opposite direction. Straighten the leg, bring the leg across toward the right, pull the knee up toward the right shoulder, and then back to the starting point. Just one more in this rotation, this movement. Come back to center, and then go ahead. Put the heel to the floor, just slide it out to meet the left. Good, and let's go ahead and just take a full body stretch. So take the arms overhead, and if you can, interlace the fingers if that's okay. If not, just reach the arms up, that's fine too. But maybe if you can interlace your fingers, and you might even be able to flip the palms and stretch away, lengthen through the elbows, and then bend the right knee and really reach through the left heel. And then switch that out. Bend the left knee and really reach through the right heel. Just get nice and long all along right side. Keep pressing arms back. Good, and then just relax, come back, center, arms by your side. Okay, and then from here, let's go ahead and roll to our left side. So, if you need to face your screen at home, just roll to your left side, and I'm going to make a pillow with my bottom arm, like so. You can also use a blanket, pillow, yoga block, like whatever you have there. Bend the knee, make sure it's a movement for the shoulder. So with the right hand to the floor. Really begin to make big circles with this right arm, keeping it fairly straight, moving it in this big circular motion. So starting off in a counterclockwise direction here. It really doesn't matter. You can move it in any direction. You reverse it. And take things a little bit slower so that you can pay attention to the motion of your shoulder along the upper back, the ribs. And then go ahead and just move that arm in the opposite direction. Again, this is slow and steady. And allow the weight of your head to relax down, the neck is relaxed, no tension there. Oh, we're doing this funny movement along the right shoulder complex, shoulder girdle. Oh, a big fluid motion here. And then just pause. And take the arm and reach it up and move it a little bit back, just opening the front of your right shoulder and the chest. And then again, just lower it back down with control. Feel nice stretching the upper back on the right side. And then again, just one more time, lift the fingertips up, maybe a little bit back. Gentle force of gravity helping opening anterior shoulder. And then release, come all the way down. Okay. Simply roll onto your back. Roll to the right side. I'm going to turn and face, but continue to roll to the right side. If you're using a pillow under your head, grab the pillow. Otherwise, you can use your arm as a pillow. Knees are bent. Left arm reaches out. And then same thing here. Start to take that overhead, behind you, down by your feet, forward again, and then right back around. Slow movement here. Slow and methodical. And then we will reverse the motion and take it in the opposite direction. Okay, let's take one more round of rotation here. Okay, pause. Let the hand just rest down to the floor in front of you. And then begin to bring the fingertips up toward the ceiling as far as you can go and still be comfortable and breathing and not straining or in any kind of pain. So if the arm can come back behind you, great. If you're more forward of the body, that's fine too. Just find length and space and then go ahead and release down. And we'll just do that one more time, just lifting fingertips up away from the floor, any amount without pain. And then come all the way back down with control. Okay, now from here, go ahead and push yourself on up to an all fours position. We're going to focus now on our spine. Okay, so walk the knees so that they're underneath the hips. Take your hands down to the mat, underneath the shoulders. Open up your fingers, so creating space between your pinky finger and your thumb finger, and then we want to actively press the floor or the mat away with the hands. Okay, as you inhale your next breath, let's go ahead and lift the tailbone toward the ceiling, lowering the belly toward the mat, stretching the chest forward, maybe lifting chin a little bit away from the chest. As you exhale, tailbone down, draw your belly button up to the front of your spine, stretch your upper back as you round the chin in toward your chest. Okay, let's do a few more rounds. So inhale, dropping the belly, stretching the front line of your body. And then exhaling, drawing the belly up, stretching the back line of your body. Okay, let's do that. One more round. Inhaling, lift the chin and draw shoulder blades together on your upper back. Okay, and then exhale, lower the chin and stretch the shoulder blades on your upper back. Good, and then come back, find neutral spine. Okay, neutral spine here. And let's move into spinal balance. So from here, take the right arm forward, stretch the left leg back. Once you feel steady there through the right shin and the left hand, go ahead and lift the left leg up away from the floor. Keep your gaze slightly forward of your body so that the head's in line with the shoulders, and then release, come down, and right into the other side. Left arm forward, right toes to the back of your mat, and then when you feel stable and ready, go ahead and lift that up. Keep strength in your spine and front and back, so front body strong, back body long. Okay, and then release. Okay, let's do that. Let's spend a little more time here working cross body, right arm, left leg. Release down. Left arm, right leg. And check in with your breath. How is your breathing? Sometimes when we get so focused, we tend to maybe restrict our breath or sometimes even hold it. So let the breath just continue to flow as you work spinal balance side to side. Okay, one more each side. Right leg, left arm. And come back, hands underneath the shoulders. And then from here, we're gonna make our way up to stand, okay? So if you're near a wall or near a chair, however it, whatever it takes to go ahead and come on up, take your time. You're gonna come on up and we're gonna find a downward facing dog position with our chair. Okay, so I'm gonna show you with the back of a chair using, walk your feet back. Go ahead and grab onto I like to grab onto the outer edges of the chair, create a little more spaciousness for my shoulders. My knees are gonna be quite a bit bent here because my hamstrings, the backs of my legs are pretty tight. And use this here, this particular shape to find length along the sides of your body, the arms, and a little bit of length behind your legs. Okay, so just stay there and breathe. And then slowly walk the feet back up to the top of your mat or to the back of your chair. And then from here, you'll simply step your left foot back. Okay, left foot back, right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Hands to the back of the chair for balance if you need that. If not, your hands can be to the hips, okay? And then from here, let's go ahead and just straighten through the right leg and cactus the arms out and open the chest and the front of the shoulders. You can always just do one arm at a time. So if you're doing one arm, it'll be left arm up, okay? Stay here. And then inhale your breath. As you exhale your breath, bend your right knee and stretch the arms up toward the ceiling. Inhale, straighten the leg, pull the elbows down in line with shoulders. Exhale, bend the knee, extend the arms up. Good, one more. Inhale and exhale. Good, hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the elbows. Bring your belly and your chest down toward your front leg. You can adjust the placement of hands depending on the chair you're working with if that feels better. Good, one more here. And then go ahead, re-bend that right leg. Hands back to the chair, lift on up. Stay here, breathe in. One more time, stretch the right leg, but stay lifted this time. Stay lifted. And if there's any space to do so, bend your back knee a little bit. Just keeping the heel to the floor, just give a little bend to the back knee if you can. So we're stretching a little lower into the calf. And then straighten it. Bending into the right leg, simply step your left foot forward. And we're gonna step right into a tree pose. So take the toes down either to the floor or to the inside of the right foot, or maybe if you want to find balance, you're taking it to the inside of the calf, okay? Tree pose. Hands can come together right in front of your heart. And by drawing the palms together, right, we're challenging balance, but the palms together help keep our mind quiet and focused. And soften your eyes and continue to breathe. One more inhale. Remain in your balance for your exhale. And simply step your left foot down, hands onto the back of the chair, take a moment. Okay, and then step your right foot back. Right foot back, if you're using one hand, it's going to be right arm out. Cactus the right arm, so bending the elbow, elbow in line with the shoulder. Otherwise, both arms are out. Straighten your left leg, inhale here. Exhale, bend your left knee and stretch your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten the leg, pull the elbows down. Exhale. Okay, again, maybe one arm, it's inhale and exhale. We're gonna hold this one. Okay, so the arms are reaching up, extending and breathing. And then simply take your hands down to the chair, pull the hips back, stretch through the front leg, bending through the elbows and just letting the belly and the chest come down toward your front leg. Maybe repositioning the hands there. And we want to find space but on the left side here. So the left side is long. When we're not rounding or contracting or trying to tighten up, we're just trying to facilitate space. Right now, our main sensation is behind our left leg. And then begin to come back up, rebend that left leg. Stay lifted through the torso so the spine is nice, long, and extended, but straight in the left leg. Okay, and then from here, if you can, bend your back knee. So the right knee bends just slightly, feeling the stretch sensation down the lower part of our leg. Another moment or so there. Good, and then re-straighten that back leg, bend into the front knee, simply step forward with your back foot, and then come right into your tree pose. Vrikshasana tree pose on this side. So the chair's there for you to balance if you prefer that. Otherwise, maybe hands to heart, gently pressing palms together. Feel a softness across the shoulders, a lift in your upper back and your chest, crown of the head lengthening up toward the ceiling. One more, inhale. Stay for your exhale. And then step the right foot down and pause. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a seat now into the chair. If you want to sit, if you prefer to sit down onto your mat, I'm fine with that too. Okay? So either way, have a seat. And let's just get some rotation in for the neck, okay? So from here, simply look over your left shoulder. Keep drawing right shoulder back. Good. And then draw the chin down. Lift the chin up. Come to center. Look over right shoulder. Pull left shoulder back. Chin down. And nod the head a couple of times. And then come back. Okay. And then simply take the right arm straight up. Okay. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the right arm down, look left. Inhale, back to center. Twice more. Exhale. Can you get the chin turning and the hand lowering at the same time with your breath? Inhale. So we're slowing the motion down. One more time. Exhale. And this is really good movement of the neck and the shoulder. Now with the arm reaching up, turn the palms to face in so the thumb faces back. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left ear down and let the palm reach away from your body. Inhale, take everything back up, center. Twice more. Exhale, lean the head away as you reach the arm away. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale. And then relax your hand back down. Okay, take a moment, feel into the right side of your neck. And then extend the left arm up. Turn the palm forward for now. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand down and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, take it back up. And remember, as we sit, our spine is nice and long. So if you are on the floor doing this, just make sure that maybe you're propped up, like your hips are propped up on something so that you can find length out of the low back rather than rounding the low back. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, lower hand, look right. Inhale, back. Good, and this time turn the palm in so the thumb faces back. Exhale, right ear down, left palm stretches away. That feels nice. Inhale, come back. Exhale, side and back of the neck can tend to be really sticky and rigid, restricted with the motion. So this might feel really good. As simple as this movement is, so beneficial for opening up this musculature. Good, come all the way back up. Relax the hand back down. Okay, take a moment, just pause, feel. Okay, and we'll do one more nice stretch for our outer hips. Again, if you're seated, totally fine. You're gonna take your right ankle to your left knee. So if you're seated, right ankle, left knee, it's the same thing if you're seated on the floor, and your hands will probably be back behind you for stability there, okay? But again, stay lifted out of the low back. And if you're seated in the chair like me, again, we're lifted and extending while the ankle crosses over the thigh, okay? And for the last 2 or 3 breaths, if you want to try folding forward, right, you can. For those of you that are sitting on the floor, I can demonstrate that real quickly. It would look like you would bring your front heel a little closer toward your butt, okay? And then go ahead and just slowly release that out, okay? Release that out, take a moment, and it might even feel good to kind of straighten the leg, maybe roll the ankle, just getting the blood flow back into the ankle, into the knee and the hip. Okay, and then simply cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Okay, and then stay lifted, open the chest, lengthen the spine, sit up nice and tall. Take a few breaths in there, feeling the musculature that resides on the posterior and the lateral side of our hip joint. It can get kind of tight, especially if we find ourselves seated throughout the day. Okay, and then for the last few moments, if you want to find a little more stretch sensation or variation of this stretch, you can come a little bit forward, kind of play with that in your own body. We just want to be sure that we can continue to breathe smooth and steady. Okay, and then release out of it. Set the foot down.
Sit up nice and tall, feel the ease of your spine. So as far as movement is concerned, we're at the end of our practice. You're set up really well if you want to take a seated meditation, on the floor, in your chair, take a few moments and find your meditation practice. If you would like to take a more traditional Shavasana, come down onto your mat, lie down, get comfortable, close your eyes down. If you are at that 30-minute mark and you need to get on with your day, then you're set up for some good energized practice to take you onto your next task. All right. As always, I thank you so much for practicing. Thanks for taking time to take care of yourself. I hope you take it with you, share it, and be well.